Okay, now wait a minute.
Nah.
Stop. Got to sit back because Kristen does our posting and our marketing manager. She said last week I didn't give you time to sit down, so we got to pause here.
And I was also told I got to sit longer than after we finish the video.
Right, so let's see. We count to 5 or something?
Well, no, before we even start counting, how do our viewers know that Kristen is real?
I don't know.
Like, could be a figment of our imagination.
We could be making that up.
There could be nobody over there waving their hands at us like this right now. Yeah. No, I don't want to be on camera.
But she said last time, or one of them, that I didn't let you sit, you were still standing and saying, hey, but this ain't no professional Jeopardy set.
That's obvious.
Right?
That's pretty obvious.
And we've said this many times. You want to learn absolutely nothing?
Yeah.
You come to the right spot.
All right, so speaking of that, I want to talk about everybody out there that's struggling with on-school or virtual learning, trying to teach their kids and things like that. What's your best piece of advice on what you need to do so that your wife or significant other says, no more, you're not allowed to teach our kids anything?
Well, that happened to me long time ago.
I know it did.
Long time ago, and I'll tell you the story. I don't remember what grade Erica was in. Erica's my oldest daughter. I don't remember what grade it was in. I was asking her spelling questions. You know, spelling words that she had to spell to practice, and they had to use it in a sentence. So the one word was two. Two. So I said two. I don't know what grade, whatever. And Erica says, which one? I said, the one with 2 letters.
Well, you gave it away.
Well, that was it. I didn't have to do no homework again, no studying.
All right.
And that was good.
So further along in her educational career, you ever have to do a report on the president?
Oh, yeah. That was Emily.
Okay, well, at least you're spreading the love here.
I spread the love. She comes home from school one day and she says she has to do an essay or a book report or whatever they call it on a president. Who should I do it on? Well, what the hell do I know? I don't know. I said, how about Ben Franklin? Benjamin Franklin. Well, she said, all right. So she does this whole thing on Benjamin Franklin. She turns it in. She comes home from school. She says, Benjamin Franklin wasn't a president. I said, shut up. You kidding me?
Since when?
Google that. I thought he was a president. But I still think she got decent grade because I guess she did all right.
Yeah,
so
still a good report, nonetheless, didn't follow the instructions.
Now they just make fun of me because I in high school and college and they're showing me this stuff and I get a headache looking at it.
My daughter, I mean, I'm trying, she's got these 25 different vocabulary words that I know she's never going to use in her life. I can't even spell half of them.
Here's all you have to do, though. I learned this one, too.
Well, I'm waiting for the wisdom.
One time, my wisdom here, they said, well, how do you spell this word? And I spell it, and Allison, my wife, says, that's not how you spell it. I said, she asked me how I spell it. That's how I spell it.
Case closed.
That's how I spell it. She said, Dad, how do you spell? And I told her how I spell it.
Well, listen, I can't argue with that because my daughter's doing her homework last night, and she says, well, the question says, what do you think the answer would be? Yeah. You can't go wrong. It's what you think because that's what she thinks.
She said,
there's no right or wrong.
I told you how I spell it.
Doesn't say what is the correct answer. It says, what do you think the answer would be?
Right. So a little bit of that. So what did you give me here today? Michael supplied the cigars today.
Again. Ashton VSG. Yep.
Didn't smoke one of these in long
One
time.
of those where you got to just revisit, you know?
Long time. You know, and I remember this going back, probably 15 years, where they were sold before we even got them.
You couldn't even order. Like, what you got
is what you got. We used to have a waiting list.
Yeah.
On, and for whatever reason, it's not like that, but it's still... I just lit it up. So it's a Churchill double
I think
Corona.
it's the Spellbound. Yeah, so it's like a double Corona.
Double Corona.
Yeah.
Nice size, a little longer than I smoked, but it started out nice. But I remember these going back, and maybe my palate has changed of being stronger. This isn't right now. So I don't know if something changed.
You know, I just had that same conversation with our Fuente sales rep and a customer in the store the other day where, you know, older gentleman that has smoked Opus X forever. And it's just not the same. It's not as bitey as I expected, or as I once remember it to be. It's your palate changing. The more cigars you smoke and the different types
it changes.
Plus, you know, in the 80s and 90s, there weren't very many strong
It's
cigars.
all mild.
Right?
Real mild.
Everything was mild. So when you smoked something that was fuller bodied, you knew it. You remembered it. It was different. You know, it's not so different anymore.
Because is that why Ashton came out? Because Ashton's classic line is majority of mild smoke, right?
Yeah.
You're going
Oh,
back.
yeah.
And then that's why they came out with this, just to get a cigar with a little more punch.
Yeah.
a
And
little
then
more
they branched
shred.
out into the La Roma de Cuba, which is made for them by my father in Nicaragua.
Yeah.
You know, that's where you're getting that
And
little
it's
extra
another one
bite.
I didn't smoke like Ashton. I don't know why. Not that it's bad. I don't know. I got away from it
Yeah.
a little bit after try. But this VSG's smoking real good. So how's our supply? Like now we can get these in?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
yeah.
pretty well stocked.
You know, we're no problem on getting VSGs right now, or any of the Ashton for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
More of the La Roma de Cuba stuff that's coming out of Nicaragua is a little bit more challenging.
Everything from Nicaragua.
Yeah.
And I think that's because
it's starting to come back a little bit.
I think a lot of people are just liking the
Well,
Nicaraguan
sure.
smoke.
I mean, it's also the demand. You know,
Yeah.
the demand is up for that type of product, and you know everything that's
In
gone on
Nicaragua.
kind of set them back. Sure.
Funny how it changed. You go back
And you're seeing a lot of companies that are historically Dominican-rooted companies are starting to open up factories in Nicaragua as well, or just simply purchasing tobacco from Nicaragua.
But isn't it funny though? You go back, I don't know, 10, 15 years where it was the opposite.
Yeah.
Dominican was like, oh, I bought a Dominican, so what's made in Dominican?
Yeah.
Nicaragua was just coming onto the scene and getting stronger and stronger. Now we're like, it's even, or flipped a little bit.
Oh yeah, Nicaragua's blowing them out of the water. Yeah.
And not that the Dominican cigars are bad,
No.
they're just looking for a different taste,
Absolutely.
a different profile.
Well, we've got our poker tournament of champions coming up later tonight. I
practicing.
already reserved 12th place for you. Out of 12. Out of 12.
That's about right.
Not bad.
First hand tonight.
All in.
Let's separate the men from the boys
Right
here.
away. Right away.
Who wants to go home early or who wants to stick around?
Well, that'll do it. That'll do it. Let's see who's. So Tom Stroud, our Altadis rep, is here with us today. He's over there getting some work done.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got a special treat for all of us today, which I smoked earlier this afternoon. We had a little meeting to go over last year's numbers and everything this afternoon. It was the Monte Cristo 1935. So it's an incredible cigar, blended by AJ Fernandez. Starts out with a lot of punch, and it just mellows out into nice chocolate cocoa notes.
Yeah.
I mean, very smooth cigar. So he's got one of those for everybody tonight that had made the Tournament of Champions.
Nice.
So
Nice to try.
that's 2 free cigars you got today.
Look at that. So where am I going to get my other 2 from? Because I'm planning on smoking 4.
We'll figure it out.
Depending on how long I stay in this smoke.
Yeah, you might not be smoking more than 2. You might be. That's it. You got to pack your stuff and go home.
I got to save room for my Butera. I got to have a
Yeah,
Butera tonight.
yeah.
I always smoke Butera at poker.
Yeah, I got, not that I'd say I'm superstitious, but I'm always going to smoke a Romeo San
You're so
Anthony.
superstitious, you moved the friggin' tables when we're playing poker tonight.
Well,
You're going to put the guys
listen,
in
I'm not the guy, Sean, that walks around his chair and then reverses walking around his chair when the cards aren't going
You're
his
going to
way.
throw them all up. 5 years we're playing poker here. It's right here.
That's the plan. That's the plan. I'm going to get in their head even before we start the game.
So one other thing before we go and get ready for poker tonight. So I don't understand, but you're hearing a lot of this in the news, and I guess it's been for a while, like Bitcoin and virtual money, and I hear guys talking about it. You should invest. It's going here, but it's like I don't understand it. What do you mean virtual money? It goes there. You don't see. You don't use it.
It's like I don't know, cryptocurrency.
Yeah,
right?
same thing.
So
I
I
guess
don't understand it. I really haven't looked into it.
Me neither, but I can't comprehend.
But it looks, there was just an NFL contract. First NFL player that is being paid in cryptocurrency, in Bitcoin. His entire salary in Bitcoin.
All right,
I mean,
then.
I don't know. Do you trust something that
I
you
don't
can't
know.
see or you can't touch? I mean, you
know
don't
where-
know if you have it or not. Somebody's telling you have it, but
You don't.
And
And then the one guy said, like, our friend Jeff said, because he's dabbles in it a little bit, and says, like, it's a virtual wallet you have, and you get your username and password. But if you lose your username and password, it can never be recovered. Like, no, you can, like, say,
Right.
forgot my password. What is it?
that's going to be a problem.
It's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be a problem to invest your money, and I like to do it, because every day I go and look at it. Look in your humidor, and it's filled with cigars.
Beautiful thing,
And you know
isn't
what?
it?
they appreciate in value. Don't
Sure.
you get some of your ones? You get some cigars. You know, a couple of years from now, somebody say, you know what? I'll
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right?
I mean, and there's
I'll
a
pay you
huge,
$20 for that. That you may have bought for 10.
listen, there's a big secondary market for a lot of stuff. You know, people buy things
a lot of
today,
rare stuff.
and they sit on it. You sit on it even for 6 months.
Because how much
You
stuff
double
comes
your
out
money.
now and it's never sold again.
Yeah,
You know,
there's
they
a lot of
make
one-offs.
500 boxes or whatever it might be, and they come numbered.
Absolutely, absolutely.
They
I've
do
seen a lot of that stuff.
So that's where I'm putting. I'm not into this crypto money, Bitcoin, virtual wallets.
Who the hell knows? I don't know enough about that.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it at all. Just hearing some people talking about it, and I'm just trying to comprehend.
Yeah, and I don't
Where
know
it's
how
going.
far it is. Like, I mean, is everybody accepting it as payment? Is it something that you could go to the grocery store and use Bitcoin to pay for your groceries?
Nobody ever came in. What do you can do? Someone comes in, comes in the store one day and says,
I'm gonna take it.
Here's my Bitcoin.
I'll take it. I don't know.
I don't know if that works or not.
Yeah, they're gonna give me something that I can't see or touch, so that's what I'm gonna give them back.
Right?
I'll put nothing in
Give
the
them a
bag.
solid, yeah,
I'll
there you
put
go.
nothing in the bag and hand it back to them. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
We'll see.
Who knows how it works?
So today's lesson learned is buy cigars and invest in cigars.
Yeah. Not
Best way to
Bitcoin.
do it. Not
5 years
Bitcoin.
from now, we're gonna be like, stupid. Should have been buying Bitcoin.
But we wouldn't have all these cigars we're smoking.
No, we got all the cigars. You can have all your tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean,
Yeah.
it's crazy how you see how it's increasing its value like crazy. You know.
Yeah, I don't understand any of it.
You know, and on the other hand, you're seeing, you know, a lot of things that are going on in today's world is, you know, in one day you're seeing like the value of certain stocks like Facebook and Twitter down $4 billion in value. Like, I mean,
Yeah, what?
Jesus, how's that happen?
I don't
You know,
understand.
that's why I'm a little leery of jumping into all that stuff.
Again, buy yourself a box of Ashton VSG.
Yeah,
You're always going to have it.
That's it. Well,
Put it in the humidor. Want to
That's it.
smoke when you smoke it?
gonna get better and better. I'm smoking the H. Upman Añejo Robusto today. Great little cigar. Again, I mean, flawless construction, great burn, nice complexity to it. Probably gonna drop this ash on my pan soon, but
Burn a hole
that happens.
in your shirt too.
Yeah, I usually have them in my shoulder here because when I play golf, I don't take the cigar out of my mouth. So as I swing, I have a hole in the shoulder.
Well, I'm going to finish up this cigar here, get ready for poker. Got anything else for today?
No, make sure we let everybody know next week on how the poker tournament turned out.
Yeah. We'll do
So,
that.
but we're looking forward to a nice evening here. You know, it's just this is a tournament of champions, so we do the poker once a month throughout the entire year. Top 3 finishers get into this tournament. It's a little reward for them, and we've got some great prizes we're giving away. You know, $3,500 Monte Cristo humidor.
Yep.
You could buy that too. You buy that. That's going to appreciate. Turn
You can
around,
look
sell
at
it
it
to your
every day.
buddy. Yeah.
Put it right on your kitchen table.
You know, so before we get going here, don't forget to sit here when we're done for
I
5
know.
seconds,
I
because
know.
Kristen
I'm
over
thinking
there,
that. I'm thinking
you
that.
just sit, don't move.
Don't move.
You know, it's like when I go home, I get told what to do,
Yeah.
how to do it.
So we got to end this the right way.
Yeah, how'd we do today, by the way?
Very good.
We did okay.
We got to end the right way here. So
Yeah. So,
see how to do it.
yeah.
All right.
Well, who's going to turn the camera off if I can't move?
I don't know.
We might be here a while. All right, till next time. Thanks for watching, guys. See you
Take
guys
care.
in the shop, and see you next time.